So you might remember that last time we expanded our magnificent Pokemon card deck from 0 to like 3 because 2 of them were rubbish. But now I've spent like £2 and I've got loads more exciting Pokemon cards. So what we're going to do is see which new ones we've got and see whether any of them super rare. So all we have to do there we go, all we have to do is open it, which is surprisingly difficult. There we go, okay. So here's the set of cards that we're going to be looking at today. Each one is going to be better than the next. Are you ready? Okay, so card number 1. Have a cheeky look at it.
Hey.
Interesting card. Don't know what it is. It's some sort of like cloud creature with a face and a body.
I think it's called Aerofoon.
Funky. 80 HP and does 20 damage. It's pretty low, middling
quite a rubbish
sort
one.
of card. Not really sort of card you want to use.
That does look like a weird Pokemon. What is that, 6th gen or something? Oh, I can't see.
Don't know, mate. So there's a lump with a face. The lump is so big that the body doesn't really allow it to move by the looks of things. So that looks like a kind of sacrificial Pokemon that you might use just to soak up some attacks. Not very useful. So maybe we're not going to be using that particular card in the fantastic deck of destruction. But of course the next card might turn the tide. So let's have a look at it. Oh, it's not even a Pokemon card at all.
What is it?
Some sort of special card.
A finger.
The like, item cards.
How rubbish.
I have no idea what it is though. So is it good? Is it bad?
Nobody knows.
We don't know.
What does it look like?
It's a picture of a sort of rock and roll cafe with a picture of coughing in the background. It's all kind of pink and purple colour scheme. So it's hard to really work out what that's supposed to mean or what that has to do with a Pokemon battle. So I'm not sure where that comes in. But since we don't have any of those so far, that's got to go in the deck because you've got to have some of these item cards. They're pretty useful in theory, so whatever that does, who knows. Well, there we go, that's a keeper right there. Mystery card. I've got to have those ones.
Oh, there is a coughing as well.
Now this card, it's really going to blow your mind. It's kind of similar to that other really crappy card you had earlier.
Oh no.
It's another green yellowish lump.
Maybe it evolves
attached
from
to
it.
it.
Wait.
No, it actually does. There you go. That explains the similarity. So this is the de-evolved form of that card we had earlier. Has less health, and he has 1 attack that does 10 damage. So overall, completely useless, really. I mean, it's even worse than that one.
Rubbish.
And that one's not very good. So, I mean, you don't really expect
that's
much
basically a Weedle.
from a lump.
Right
yeah,
there.
kind of Weedle.
Or a Caterpie.
It's a bit better than Weedle, isn't it? Weedle has less HP.
Weedle has poisonous ability.
Ah, that's true. That's true. So that's sort of low-level piece of crap that no one would ever use. So we've got that, and we've got its evolved form. Pretty exciting. So let's look on the next one now. It's a familiar face. It's actually kind of good. A little bit worse than the ones we had earlier. It's a Charmander.
Yay!
An old Pokemon. That's exciting. I mean, you could have that just for nostalgia value. 70 HP and does 20 damage. So it's a bit worse than the evolved form of the crappy lump with a face. But it's cooler and it's fire type, which is more useful than that sort of leaf type. So maybe that
it
is
would take those leaf types
a bit better. Questionable whether you'd actually want that in your deck. It's like a de-evolved Pokemon. It's not actually very good. Definitely doesn't compare to those ones we had last time.
No.
It would get owned in one hit by those ones we had last time. So
poor Charmander.
it's not like bath quality.
The first Pokemon of many, I think.
Indeed.
First ever
I think that's
Pokemon.
more just for people.
Was it your first ever Pokemon?
I don't know. It probably was because I pretty much always pick fire type. And Charmander is a particularly superior one because it has both fire and steel type moves early on, so it's strong against rock and leaf, which are the enemy types you encounter throughout the entire game. So it's pretty useful Pokemon right there. So I'm going to put that kind of here. We might have that one. Depends what this next one is, really. Let's have a look at this next one. Oh, I have no idea what that is. It doesn't look like a Pokemon. Okay. Some sort of weird, like, Santa-themed bird Pokemon.
Oh, it's a wait, a Delibird.
Delibird.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all. Like, they're really annoying in Pokemon Dungeon. They kill you.
Well, this is actually the best card in this pack. It has the same amount of health as the blob with the body, but its attack does a tiny bit more damage. So it's a bit more useful than that. It looks worse. Actually, I don't know if it looks worse. I don't know, the blob... I guess the blob's more powerful than it looks, because it looks rubbish, but it's actually kind of good. But this, like, you look at it, you don't really know what to expect, and it has sort of middling quality, so there's no sort of surprise element to it. It's not going to catch anyone off guard. So I guess it is technically the best card in this pack.
What a rubbish pack compared to last time.
That's true.
Did you just pick the wrong one or something?
I have no idea. This was pack... It's type 6 of the available types. I'm not sure what the other one was. Look at the picture on the cover. That wasn't in there. That's what I was expecting.
Why didn't we
Like
get
a giant dragon thing on the cover.
There it is.
So, pretty false advertising from this pack right here. I guess it did have one dragon type thing in it. Not quite the same. Still dying.
Charmander.
Still dying.
We love you.
So this one is better than Charmander. So we've got the trainer card. I mean, that you probably need that in the deck for various reasons of unknown types. Those, well, okay, we've got these two contending for the best cards so far. I don't know if either of them really deserve to be in the old deck. This one has no weakness. Was it no strength? Can't tell. Okay, so this one has strength. So this one has no strength and only a weakness. This one does have a strength, strongest water type. So possibly, its attack does less damage could be more useful in a specific scenario.
Maybe the viewers should decide which one's better.
Ugh, I'm literally dying.
Don't
from
literally
disappointment.
Yeah, that's quite disappointing.
Terrible cards.
Oh well. Here we are. Tune in next time. Maybe there'll be better cards. Yay.
Yeah.